Good morning, day 35. This is my latest start ever. It's about 6:30 in the morning. Paul would be ashamed of me, but it is freezing out here. Again, I'm going to have to send for my 20-degree quilt. I've got the 40, and it was right around 40, but you know, if you have Enlightened equipment, you know their temperature ratings are optimistic. So from about 3 a.m. on, I was shaking. And in any case, I finally packed up. It just took me a long time because I didn't want to get out of my quilt and I was shaking. But in any case, I'm going to be shooting for 25 or so today, water dependent. You know, I have to, there's been less water around here lately. And so that will give me a shorter hike into Shelter Cove, hopefully to meet Paul and clean my clothes, take a shower, rest up a little bit and resupply. So day 35 begins now. Was freezing, but now I'm feeling pretty good. Once I get on the trail, it's going to be great. One of the things that surprised me about this hike is the monoculture of Douglas fir trees. I mean, they're huge, they're impressive, they're beautiful, and but I haven't really seen many of the varieties until I get to higher altitudes. I'm at about 6,500 feet here, and you can see a pine, that's a pine, that's a pine, and there's a few others sprinkled around. Still mostly Douglas firs. But yeah, it's just kind of surprising. And I would think from a evolutionary perspective, it might be risky, given there's a pine tree right here. Given the potential for pests, if it was something that went, you know, perhaps an invasive pest that got here and that was damaging to Douglas firs, it would be pretty catastrophic. It's kind of what's happened on the East Coast with Canadian hemlocks, the Willia gelded, which came from Asia and found its way to the Northeast, or the entire eastern coast, is primarily destroying the hemlocks until you get to places like New Hampshire where the cold weather kills them off over the winter. So just interesting to me, and oh well. Gorgeous morning out here on this Friday, July 16th. It's nice and cool. I'm up over 6,000 feet. Even got a cell signal. And yeah, it's just really nice. Yeah, the night was super cold. My wife is shipping me back my 20-degree quilt just a few weeks after I sent it back when it was 108 in Belden. But you know, at least I've got one and it's coming. So grateful for that. And I've got a 12 plus mile hike from the camp to, I think it's called Windermere Pass, where some trail angels have put out some water. It's a little far for 2 liters, but given how cool it is outside, I should be able to make it, you know, probably 11 or 11:30, even with the late start. So happy to be out here and having a good time. Hallelujah. 12.5 miles without water, and here's a water cache. Also mountain lion tracks all in the area. And here comes a vehicle. Motorcyclist. Huh. Here he goes. First person I've seen in a while. Hey there. It's about 11:30. I've done about 13 today. Not killer. I had a late start due to the cold. I'm going to do another 12 before I get some water. Gets me to the side of a lake, and I can keep on hiking once I get the water and do hopefully another few miles and find a tent site and try and make it 25 to 27 or so for the day. It's actually rather cool out here. Even though I took my lower pants off, I've got the adjustable pants, so I've got shorts on now just when you're climbing, if you get pants on, you get so hot and sweaty. Not a great feel. So yeah, pretty much solo today. Been seeing mountain lion tracks for a while. Keep me a little bit more wary, but you know, no hiker ever gets attacked on the PCT, so I rely on that fact. And yeah, it's probably going to be another cold night, so I've got to think up some new strategies to stay warm at night before my 20-degree quilt arrives in a week or two. That's it for now. That's the mountain with snow that I passed yesterday. I'm on the edge of a cliff, by the way. Down here, there's the cliff, and there's another amazing mountain. Crazy. Hey guys, it's day 35, probably about 1:30, 1:15 in the afternoon. Every time I turn the corner, I'm just seeing unbelievable sights. So just turned another corner, 1:15, check this out. So this is the back side of the mountain that I filmed. And it comes down over here, it looks crazy. And then look at this lake. Wow. You can see the drought has shrunken its edges. I even see what looks like a boat out there on the left side. Wouldn't that be fun? I see actually now a couple of boats. And in the background you can see mountains that have snow caps on them. And they'll be heading that way. Isn't this amazing? So beautiful. Just one observation as well is in the more mature forested areas you don't see many flowers. It's really only in the sunny areas or the burn areas. The burn areas in particular, you see these beautiful purple flowers, so it's kind of interesting. This is Summit Lake. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that water, crystal clear, sandy and rocky bottom. You can see a mountain covered with snow in the background. This is just amazing. I will be hiking around this lake. It's only, is it 3:30? And I need to make more time. So to have a shorter hike tomorrow into Shelter Cove. So back up on the trail I go, despite the fact that I'm a little tired, a little hungry. But I'm going to try and put in a couple more miles. Actually go around the lake. Always possible I'll stay at the last campsite that's on the lake, but I'm thinking I'm just going to keep on going.
Hi, I'm Rachel. Very excited to have you here.
I'm Donnie.
Hi, I'm Lori Baumgardner, and those are your angels.
Very nice. And what's the dog's name?
Ellie.
And this is an unbelievable experience. I'm on Summit Lake, which is so beautiful. I showed you that a moment ago. Eating with Mecca. And look at the food I have. Holy cow. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. Early birthday present. I mean that. That's awesome.
Cool.
Hey guys, day 35 is coming to an end. You can see there's a pond in my background. Suddenly there's a lot of water here. Ponds everywhere. Beautiful too. And did 27 miles today. You can see my tent down there. I think you can see it. Can you see it? Oh well, it's there in the clearing. I can see the corner of it. In 27 miles, pretty easy miles. I'm just moving around because there are epic numbers of mosquitoes here. And I was warned, as you get closer to the next resupply point, once you get to Summit Lake, where I was earlier, the amount of mosquitoes is going to increase tenfold. And I think I gave as much blood setting up my tent as I do at the Red Cross. So I'm just moving around because they swarm, and it's atrocious. But I did 27 miles today. It was very pleasant, up over 7,000 feet a lot of the day. Lots of mountain lion tracks, bear scat everywhere. And then when I came down from the mountains, the mosquitoes appeared. And you know, it's pretty atrocious now. But I just have a relatively short hike in. I think I have like 15 miles or so into Shelter Cove tomorrow, where I'll hook up with Paul, and we'll sort out, you know, what kind of shape he's in to continue. So that's the update. Talk to you soon. Good morning, day 36, and just like the last few days. It's later. It's 6:45 right now, so it's about the latest I've left on the trail. Every day is a little bit later. It was another very cold night, and I was kind of shaking from about 1 o'clock on. My 20-degree quilt is coming to government camp, but that's still, I think, maybe 2 weeks away. So I'm going to have to maybe see if I can buy long underwear or something at one of these resupply points. In any case, it's a beautiful morning. Slept by a lake. Was assaulted by mosquitoes until I got into my tent, and then everything was fine. I only have 14 miles to Shelter Cove, which is exciting. So despite a late start, I should still get there in good time to do my laundry, post some videos, and clean up a little bit because I'm a bit of a mess. Talk to you soon. Beautiful view. You can see that pointy peak in the back. That's Mount Thiessen, which I passed, I believe, 2 and even 3 days back. 3 days back I was approaching, and I think 2 days ago I passed it. But absolutely gorgeous. Oregon is fantastic. See, you can still see some smoke out there, but it's reduced. So, sorry, just tripping over rocks. Yeah, it's rather lush here in Oregon compared to Northern California. Onward. Another spectacular view of so many. Here's the 360.